Hey everybody, welcome back to Minor Stuff. I'm Matt.
And I'm Pat.
And today we got for you our top 5 bourbons getting us through the fall and the beginning of this winter. So let's kick right into this delicious goodness. First bottle up. My favorite, my daily drinker, Maker's Mark 101. Maker's has been one of my favorites since I got into drinking bourbon. The 101, I think, gives you that little bit higher proof, which gives it just that little extra that regular Maker's is missing. Any of these weeded bourbons are great. I got a whole rack of Maker's because it's been one of my normal go-tos. But for me, the brown sugar, the little bit of caramel and stuff in this is just, it's a phenomenal, great drink. Anybody I've ever offered it to has always loved it. And for $40, you can't go wrong to have it as a daily drinker or something just to get you through those winter nights. All right, so that's bottle number 1.
Bottle number 2. My choice is Eagle Rare. Just start off with the bottle. Look how beautiful that is. Great eagle on there. Screams America, freedom, just everything that is right. So this comes from the Buffalo Trace Distillery. It's 10 years. It's the same mash bill as Buffalo Trace, just a little bit aged, a little bit more. So it's mash bill 1, which is the low rye. Comes in at 90 proof. Now, generally, you can find it at MSRP $34.99. You're probably looking $45 to $50 in our area when you do find it. When you do find it, pick up more than one bottle. You'll be very happy with that. Nosing, you get a little bit of honey, herbs, some orange as well. And then the taste, really smooth. Oak, vanilla, some spice as well. Just a really steady, great sipping bourbon that you will always be happy with.
A true gift from the gods. This is one that I have recommended to a ton of people, and every single person has loved it 100%. Not a single bad word about Eagle Rare. So, number 3. We got some Old Forester 1920 coming in at 115 proof. Realistically, you can't go wrong with any of the Old Forester line. My favorite one we got up right over here is the Old Forester Single Barrel. Phenomenal product. Absolutely phenomenal. So much harder to find that one, though. 1920s you can pretty much find anywhere, along with like the 1910. I like the 1920, the little bit higher proof. Once again, fall, winter. My taste usually ends up in the higher proof anyways, but the little extra kick I think does you good. You get the normal Old Forester notes, the banana, the caramel, the oak. But it's another one. It's a great thing. You're trying to get somebody into whiskey. I'd probably maybe start off with like the 1910, something a little bit lighter. But anybody who's been a bourbon drinker, 1920, guaranteed winner.
Can't go wrong.
Let's see what we got for number 4.
Number 4. We're going to go with this beauty right here. Henry Mckenna 10 year. It's 10 years bottled in bond, 100 proof. Retails in stores for $35. Secondary market, though, it gets kind of crazy. I mean, you find it up to $150 secondary, which is kind of outrageous.
It's ridiculous. And everybody, stop it. Stop paying stupid amounts for bourbon. If you stop buying it, the prices will come down. Like, it is just a supply and demand. They're taking advantage of the people who are willing to pay that much money. This is not a $150 bourbon. This is a $45 bourbon. This is a $50 bourbon. This is a maybe $75 bourbon.
I'd stop in the 50 range.
After $75 though, I'm passing. I'm doing a hard pass on this. I will wait, and every time I find it cheaper than $75, I'll buy a bottle. I'll buy 2 bottles. I'll buy whatever the store will let me buy. But there's no reason to pay those ridiculous amounts just because you really want to try to get it because of the name, because of the awards it's won. It's great, but it's not that great.
So when you nose this guy, you get some vanilla, you get that traditional like caramel and oak notes on your palate, some honey, vanilla again, as well as the oak on the palate. Very, very good, very smooth, and right at 100 proof. I mean, it hits you with a little bit, but not too much. So
pretty much perfect for all palates.
Yep.
So, last but not least, the good old Wild Turkey Rare Breed. You really can't go wrong with Wild Turkey. I think everybody should have Wild Turkey 101 in their bar. It's great as just a starting bourbon to get into because it's cheap. It's a great mixer for a lot of people who are, getting into mix. But when you want a little bit extra at 116.8 proof, the Rare Breed is just phenomenal. And at a $45 bottle, I'll tell you, it drinks richer than a $45 bottle.
Much richer.
This will go head for head in a lot of blinds and easily win. It's got the classic Wild Turkey notes, but just phenomenal. And this is another one that I usually always keep multiple stocks. I'm actually just down to my last bottle. Time to go find some more. But
if you can't find more, though, it is rye season, so you can always go with the Rare Breed rye as well.
Great selection just as well. And no matter what, Rare Breed, I think, it's a must-stay. It has to be on your bar. One of the must-have bottles. It's been my daily drinker pretty much this whole year. I've always had a bottle of that and always had a bottle of Maker's 101 ready to go. Eagle Rare has been my other one. I always keep open bottle if I could. For 3 or 4 months, couldn't find bottles anywhere. Finally got lucky, found a couple bottles, bought 5 or 6 of them. And it'll go back to a daily drinker now that we have some. But Rare Breed you can always find. So it's a great thing to always have around. So that's all we got for you today. We hope you like this video. If you like it, please do subscribe, follow us, see what else we have coming up for Basic Man Shit.
Smash that like button for us and leave us any comments if you want anything different or any other views, opinions, anything like that. We'd love to hear from you.
Here's to you.